Hello everybody, here is the second edition of the Bush Bash video diary. Thank you for the kind response to the first one. We've just started this project. It's really cool to see a few people getting interested already. Thank you very much for that. What's changed overnight? The biggest news is that the COVID-19 coronavirus continues to worsen. That is not expected to directly affect our production per se. We're going to be up there in the rainforest, in the Daintree, relatively safe, relatively isolated. So not so concerned about that, though that said, by the time production is finished in about 10 days time, you can expect that economically things will start to get hard. A lot of the film crew will have lost substantial amounts of work, whether that's on other film projects. In my case, I'm a touring musician. We know our touring is about to be decimated. We'll find out just how much on Monday when the Australian government makes certain recommendations about concerts that have below or above 500 people and some other information about flights and stuff. So the film is going ahead as planned and everyone's feeling really good about it, but it's almost cause we know after that things are going to be a lot more uncertain, a lot more difficult. So that's going to be a very unique feature of this production, is dealing with a global situation that I think is unprecedented. There's been plagues and things before, but the world was so much less connected then. So we'll see what happens. We had a laugh because we're going to buy a substantial amount of food. I think we're spending about $900 on food, but we were laughing that people in the supermarket are going to think that we're hoarders, as opposed to people who are actually getting out there and still trying to keep a creative project rolling in the most difficult of circumstances. So that will be interesting to get into the supermarket and explain to people why we need dozens and dozens and dozens of people worth of food. Had a really good chat to the actors and actresses yesterday. So Selena, who's playing the role of Chanel, we had a very good discussion. We worked on her character together. We agreed on a concept, which I won't give away too much because obviously I want you to see the finished film, but it was really nice to have an actress where the character has been imagined by myself and just the co-writer, and then to have an actress come on board and really take ownership of that character and bring it to life. That's been a really rewarding process. So that happened yesterday. The Bush Bash Facebook group chat was just lit last night. There were people going out partying and people talking. So excitement is brewing high. I know I've been watching a lot of B-grade horror to prepare, watching a lot of films, watching at least one film per day, getting in the zone, looking forward to having heaps and heaps of fun and making this thing. We now feel pretty good about making the thing. I was very nervous and very scared for most of the last few weeks or months. A lot of that was to do with lack of confidence from lack of experience, because it's the first feature film I've ever done, and all of us I think are in the same boat. Maybe some of us have done really low budget ones. It's almost like now that this virus has come along and completely whacked the whole world in the head, it's like, well, what have we got to lose? You know, it can't really get any worse. We can't really, no matter if this film, how badly it goes or well it goes, it's like everything's chaotic anyway. So that's kind of cool. And I've been doing a lot of thinking and preparing for the release process. That is going to be decimated by this coronavirus, because we were planning to release the film in a few months, and that would be prime time for this situation. So I really don't want to delay it. I know everyone's delaying everything. Maybe we'll be one of the only films releasing in this period of time where everyone's stopping production, everyone's stopping their releases. Maybe through a lucky break it will come to work in our favor that our project is one of the only ones out there on the market in a few months' time when everyone's kind of battering down the hatches. So we'll keep you posted on that. Thanks for watching. Keep in touch. I guess the other thing I should tell you is from when I was very, 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 very young, I've absolutely loved toys and merchandise. And as a musician, one of my favorite things is to see someone walking around wearing a shirt with your band on it. It's just like, can you believe it? After a lifetime spent buying and collecting and wearing merch, to see other people proudly representing something you've created is the most remarkable feeling. So the Bush Bash merch will come sooner rather than later, and we're having so much fun, crazy designs, crazy imagery. If you've got any suggestions or requests, we are all ears. We're going to make it as ridiculous, as fun and as crazy as possible, and that will be something that gives us a bit of joy and a bit of excitement in this most trying of economic and cultural times. So thank you for watching. Thanks for being part of this. I'm going to really make a real effort to post every single day. If I don't, hassle me. please, on here or on Bush Bash Instagram or Bush Bash Facebook. The username is Bush Bash Film. Thank you so much, and see you tomorrow.